Jill, you're a counselor. You've worked a lot in your own practice. You've worked among people of faith. And you would think that, generally speaking, that the church would not be impacted by it. The church would be a strong voice, or the synagogue, or whoever the people of faith are that believe in a moral God. Is that what you really find today, or have we also come to a place of either accommodation or maybe even acceptance of that which used to be considered morally deviant?
That's a great question. First of all, you know what? I have good news. We serve a God who designed us in a particular way for particular purposes, and it is good. And he tells us in Genesis that he has made us either male or female, and that he has designed us for marriage with someone of the opposite sex. And we can have faith in that, and that is a good thing. The bad news is, you're right, I think our churches and perhaps our synagogues don't read their scripture anymore, don't have confidence in talking about these issues. And I think that's been by design, and maybe we can talk about that a little bit more later. But very much, I think our churches and places of faith have taken a back seat to this issue, and now they're finding themselves playing catch up and trying to respond. And frankly, it's hard. It's hard now. You know, after God created us, there was a fall, and so human beings are, we have sin, we have been subjected to sin. There are folks who have been abused, folks who have had life experiences that are difficult, that are confusing, that interact with hormonal experiences during puberty, all kinds of things that can cause homosexuality and gender dysphoria. And so there are some very good reasons why things sometimes don't work the way that God intended them, but there is help, and there is hope, and there is transformation on a spiritual level, and then there are also some really good counseling and psychological helps available as well. So I agree, the church has not done what it should. I think also we've seen liberal politics infect church congregations. So frankly, a lot of places that you would have expected to hold to traditional values no longer do that. They are very progressive. So the thing that I most am passionate about is our Republican Party platform in Texas. And what I love about it is it talks about the sanctity of life, and it talks about our traditional family values. And so for me, as long as we hold on to that, and as long as Texas Republicans believe that, then I can be Republican. As Senator Hall talked about, I'm Christian first, and so those biblical values are most important to me. But I love the fact that our Judeo-Christian values are in our Texas Republican Party platform. And frankly, we fight that all the time, and we're going to fight it coming up at state convention in June. So, but it's worth it, because going back to what is good news, the way God designed us is best. And it's not because God is a killjoy or a bigot or is, doesn't know what he's talking about. He designed us for good reason, and we do best. Human beings flourish best when we are behaving according to his design.
Thank you so much, Jill.